Fashion TV. We have Frankee Razor. And who are you wearing, Frankee?
Well, I am actually wearing one of my sponsors, Wakata. It's a Wakata brand, and my shoes are Alex. So.
Okay, those are nice.
Thank you.
So, Frankee, I've always saw you as the most amazing singer ever, and I would like to know, when did you begin your singing career?
Well, my singing career goes a long way back. You know, just one of those kids, just love music. I used to go to school wearing my underwear outside my pants, just to be different. So I started in church. I started making people smile, singing, walking through the halls. But I got my start on Broadway.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, now you have to tell us about that on Broadway?
You know, it's so crazy. The show is called Another Chance. It starred Tracy Thoms and myself. And Tracy Thoms is huge now. She actually was in Deborah Will's Prada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my movie, so.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow, Broadway. So you were always ready for greatness, always.
Yeah.
So who influenced you growing up?
Oh, my influences were just anyone who was weird and different, stood outside of the box. Michael Jackson, Prince, Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix. Like, when I see those people, it validates who I am, because I don't do what everybody else is doing. My music is ugly, it's dirty, it's nasty, you know. It's interesting. And those are the people that I really look up to, especially Prince.
See, that's why I loved you. I knew it, because you were different from the very beginning.
Yeah, I don't know how to be like everybody else. Sometimes I need to try a little bit more, but I don't have it.
No, you're a trailblazer. We like trailblazers. That's
a
good thing. Okay, so you've been very busy with your music, and I also know that you were a front liner during COVID. So how did you create new music while being on the front line?
Listen, being on the front lines, it was life-changing in that I needed music to save my life. I would see so much death every day. I'm a respiratory therapist.
And you were needed.
And we would run from room to room, literally just saving people's lives. Like, people were on their last breath.
Wow.
And for me specifically, as a singer, you know, you see these people dying without their families, not knowing even what they have, because COVID was so new.
Right.
And I'm just singing to them on their last breaths, singing.
Wow.
I would be crying, the patients would be crying, the nurses in the rooms would be crying. But all I knew how to do, because I knew that they were going to die, was nothing we could do to save their life.
That vibration in your voice probably...
I had to use what I had, and I felt a peace in the room, and it really got me through. So being on that front line was not easy, but music really got me through.
So, Frankee, I remember your voice. The first time I heard your voice, it was on a great show, actually American Idol. And you wowed the world with your look and your voice. So tell us how that came about.
Well, yeah, and I was very young. I auditioned for American Idol, and I got onto the show. I toured around the country. It truly changed my life. I made lifelong friends, and it was one of those impactful things. It's so funny when you talk about music and fashion. I got on Us Weekly's worst dress list with what I wore.
But you know what's funny? I think all great celebrities get on that list. That's how you know you're great.
Thank you, but I thought I was dumbing it down, being simple, you know. I took the advice of the stylist on set, you know. But they were like, you are on the worst dress list. But I got that Us Weekly magazine. I framed it. I kept it. I didn't care.
You were conversation.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
So what was one of the most memorable performances you've done, and why?
Oh, well. I've done a lot. I'm grateful for that. I've toured with the United States Navy. We did like a high school recruiting tour. It was awesome. The kids were running on the stage. I could run into the stage acting like I was Michael Jackson, you know. I performed on American Idol, of course. I performed with Kelly Clarkson. We did like 2 weeks at the MGM Grand. But the most memorable that I can say, I was just flown pre-pandemic to Belize to perform for the Miss Universe Belize pageant and to also be a judge. That was huge.
That's gotta be.
That was huge for me. I mean, I met So many people. I have such a love for the culture and the people. And they chose me, they let me judge their Miss Universe pageant. I'm like, what?
But
so,
you know beauty. Look at you.
It was awesome. It was like an incredible experience.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So who's someone that you enjoyed working with and why?
Working with, who I loved working with? A guy named Joey Sykes.
Okay.
I also loved working with a guy named Goonies.
Okay.
And also Stephen Muro. Because when someone gets your sound, it almost ignites something in you. Mm-hmm. Because my voice is a little raspy, and they kind of most people want to push you to, hey, clear it up. Gargle, somebody told me one time. But I just have a raspy voice. And when producers get your sound, it's magic.
Yes,
and it makes you feel like flying, in your studio or on stage, you're just flying. So those 3 names really stick out for me. Joey Sykes, Goonies, great producers.
Awesome. Now, who would you like to work with?
Oh, well, Rihanna. I would love to work with Rihanna. I would love to also work with Prince. So if we can make that happen, Rihanna and Prince on the track.
Oh yeah, there you have it.
Because I know he has some unreleased music.
Yeah.
I know it's just you got to speak it and it can happen.
And you're big on that.
Yeah.
You're big on that. I've known you for some
limits.
years now. You're big on that.
There's no limits.
So tell me this, Mr. Frankee Razor, my fashion man. Met Gala, who wore it best?
Oh, well, for me,
Mm-hmm.
there's only one person who stands out. And it's been some years now, but in 2016, Rihanna, when she showed up in this canary yellow, huge, just goddess queen long train thing. I think it was by Galpay.
Mm-hmm.
It was mesmerizing is a good word to use for me. I always think like, what would I wear if I was invited? And I would have to stand out like that. Just something that just knocks people's socks off for years to come.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that did. That actually did.
Yeah.
So what is something amazing about you that most people don't even know?
Well, I am just a regular average guy.
Mm.
I have tried to be like everybody else. I've tried to fit in. I've tried to fit those little boxes that they've set for you in the business. It just don't work. But I don't try. People say, oh, what do who styled you? Who did? I literally just wake up and I'm just a different type of guy. It's just very unique. It's not planned. This is just me waking out of bed. Yeah. You know how Beyonce said, I woke up like this?
Like those underwear on the outside of your pants going to school?
I woke up like that.
Mm-hmm. I believe you.
And I love to pray.
Oh.
Prayer is my first and foremost at the beginning of each day, each moment. I pray on the toilet. I pray while I'm preaching. I pray while I'm cooking, looking in the refrigerator, doing whatever I'm doing, I'm praying. I love God. I'm so close to Him. And I think that for me is how I got through the pandemic.
I bet it is. I honestly bet it is.
Yeah.
So is that what fans can find you doing in your spare time?
Yeah. I'm always praying. If you go to my page, my IG page, like I'm always doing like morning prayers, things like that. I want people to listen to my music, turn up, but I need for people to be inward and centered.
Yes. That's what this show is really about.
Yeah.
Inward, centered, and love.
Yes.
The beauty of you.
Yes.
So speaking of your beauty and all the can you sing a little something for us? Because I can hear the raspy going on. Sing a little something.
Well, my new song, it just goes for all the people who are having a little bit of anxiety because they haven't been able to club or go out or, be social. It's a song called Party on My Life. And it says, I'm Bob Marley on a good high.
I'm so sexy, baby, Prince fly. Call me Jimmy in the thick haze. Wish I was at the club, but I'm in my PJs. Yeah. Holy Ghost, Jesus Christ, get 2020 off my throat. Wanna pop bottles, drop notes. If I can't go to the club, bring the club to my door. Have your friends here at night, friends we could be. Friends jump off the deep end on the weekends. Hop on my life. Hop on my life. The club gets stuck in the crib. This is bullshit, go get your hair done. Fuck it up, kids. Hop on my life. of my life. It's a party of my life. Bored in the house, lazy and fitted. Just cause the club closed, you got a party all alone. Party of my life.
Oh my God. You're so amazing. I was in the shower and had YouTube on. Heard the song coming out. Actually, I came out, kind of started putting my makeup on. I was like, wait, that's Frankee.
Oh.
I ran out and just started partying because I got it. We couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So we had to party on your live.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I gotta tell you, we love you here at KA Fashion TV, and we're excited for the world to love you as much as we do. Thank you for joining us today, Frankee Razor.
Thank you so much. God bless you, everyone. Thank you.